I had the privilege of meeting a man named Zig Ziglar. I'd won a sales contest and I was sent to hear him speak. And that 3 hours radically transformed my thought process, because if there was any difference in my life, it was that January 26th day, 1990. I remember it because it's Republic Day in India. And I think my background, to sum it up in a very simple way, is for the first 25 years of my life, I had assumptions about success. And when I met Mr. Ziegler, he made me challenge every assumption I held dear that was cultural, that was traditional, that was hierarchical, whatever it was. And suddenly the windows of hope opened up, and I realized that opportunity was there if you wanted to. Most people don't grow because they actually fear success, believe it or not.
Wow, interesting. So how did this happen? What exactly happened during that conversation with Zig Ziglar?
Well, there were about, I think, 1,800 people that evening. I was one of the people. I was writing down notes, and I remember just writing down frantically. He was an elder person. He was aged, and yet he was speaking with a simplicity. He was accomplished, but he was speaking with humility. He was at the top, but only wanted to reach down. He was ahead, but only wanted to pull you with him. And it challenged everything that I had ever learned. I had grown up in a system. I come from a middle-class family. My dad always worked for a living. I was not a very good student. I was always taught to compete. But in spite of the weight I carried on my shoulder that I would be a disappointment to my family, here was a total stranger speaking to me, giving me hope, telling me that I could be somebody if I just let go. He made a statement that night that was the most profound thing I'd ever heard. He said, you can either let your past beat you or you can let it teach you. Yesterday is important because it brought you to last night, but today is the first day of the rest of your life.
Wow, that's awesome.